Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing? Hi, this is Coach Joyce Lynn. I am coming to you with 9 tips, right? 9 tips that you can use today to help you with living with greater integrity. Okay. And this is brought to you by our life coaching department. So I am going to dive right in. I know our time is precious, but I pray that you are having a great day this far. I pray that you have given God praise, that you know number one, right? You are taking care of yourself. You are holding true to your goals and your short term and long term goals that you have set for 2023. So I have told y'all before, coming in for me, right? 2023, a healthy me, 2023, a healthy you. And it is for you to get healthy in every part of your life, not just in your physical health, your spiritual health, your mental health, your emotional health, every part, even in financial health, okay? To be healthy in each part of your life. And yes, also to define boundaries. So, whatever it is that you need to get, whatever nuggets that it is. So, I pray that these 9 tips today with living with greater integrity will help you get one step closer to becoming a better version of you. Integrity is the type of concept that everyone knows, but sometimes struggle to understand. We know that we want to have integrity, and we know we want to work with people who have it. But we sometimes, right, get lost on how to do it. While living a life of integrity isn't always easy, it is simple. If you want to embrace integrity in your life, follow these 9 tips. And these are just starting points, y'all. These is not concrete. You can use them to adapt them and then add the list, add it to the list, right? And have your list continue to keep on going on. Everything is great to help you. So why not? So our first tip is know your values. A big part of integrity is being true to your morals and values. If you never take the time to define these things, it is hard, if not impossible, to be true to them. Take some time to brainstorm the values that are important to you. Our second tip is strive for honesty. One of the most important aspects of integrity is honesty. You can't claim to live with integrity if you are regularly telling lies. If you find yourself in a spot where you feel you have to lie, try to say nothing at all. Number three, keep your promises. A promise isn't something to be thrown around lightly. If you promise something to someone, you must try your best to make it a reality. If you are the type of person who promises big things but never delivers, then no one will take you seriously. Number four, show more compassion. I know we live in a dog eat dog world, but there is nothing weak about showing some compassion. If you are trying to live a life of greater integrity, treating others with respect and empathy should be the norm. The fifth tip, show up on time. I know in the African American community, right? We have this thing. Number one, if you are going on events, right? If you have to go someplace other than work, because you show up on time at work, y'all have this thing that you are not on time. at places, like you always running late or you always moving behind. We need to change this label, this stigma that is there, and begin to show up on time. Matter of fact, be early, on time, late. Begin to have a mental note of that. Showing up on time. We got to change this process of being late. It is ridiculous, right? And I know everyone say, oh, well, Shui, if it's in a black church or if this is a black service or a black conference, everybody is always late. No, change that. Change that. Let's stop that. That is just so taboo. It's cliche. Like, okay, that, like, really, come on now. How do you expect to really go somewhere and and you always late? I don't like being late. So I'm sorry. I have an issue about being late. I for me, my belief is I'm gonna be the change I want to see. So that means, I am there early. If I'm not there early, I'm exactly on time. So I don't like to be late at anything at all. Show up on time. Number 5. If you tell someone you are going to show up, then do it. In fact, not only should you show up to your appointments, but you should be there on time. Wasting someone else's time and energy is a super fire sign of lack of integrity. You heard it, right? Our 6th tip: stand for something. We don't all have to be social justice warriors, but you should have a cause or few that you feel strong enough to stand up for. This shows that you care about important things, have a backbone, and are true to your values. These are all characteristics of someone with integrity. Number 7, don't follow the crowd. It is often easier to follow the crowd. That said, it isn't the right thing to do if you want to showcase your integrity. If you believe in what the majority is saying, that is one thing. But if you have strong feelings about something, don't be quiet just because you are in the minority. Number 8, avoid people lacking integrity. It might not be fair, but who you spend time with is often a reflection of who you are. If you want to live a life of greater integrity, why would you spend time with people who obviously lack it? Number 9, be humble. There is nothing wrong with being proud of yourself. There isn't even anything wrong with tooting your own horn once in a while. That said, people with integrity don't feel the need to scream about their accomplishments or worse, embellish them constantly. So we have just given you 9 tips to help you with living with greater integrity. As I said, this is not a know-all something. This is just something to help you. If integrity is the area that you know that you can use some work in, we can all use work in our integrity, in our character, in our attitude, and in our behaviors. So there's nothing wrong with that. So I pray that these tips have helped you today, have inspired you, have given you some ground, some substance, some foundation for you to adapt in your everyday life. So that way you can do what? Have greater integrity. So, Coach Joycelyn out. I pray that you have a blessed day. But we will be back with another 9 tips for you. Be blessed on purpose.